say it in your own words, but as an observer, as a reader, as a listener, as a viewer, you have dedicated your life to exposing the truth, not being hindered by dogma or biases, right? That's your whole point, to overcome those. But what is really the goal? Is the goal that we eventually break up this matrix, that we eventually, not just through individual soul or spirit expression, overcome it, but is the goal to actually break it up and make it transmuted or destroyed? What is the goal?
Now, that is a question. It's a big question, and I do go into it as you'll see later on in the dream. What it seems to me is, well, let's just go back. Very soon after I had my head blown off, my spiritual awakening, not awakened, awakening, we're always awakening more. In 1990, if you wanted to meet a professional psychic in those days, then all you had to do is follow me, because I was meeting them all over the place. I only went to one by choice. The rest I was meeting all the time. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm a psychic. Oh my God, another one. So it went on. And one of the themes that was given to me from those earliest days was something I gave the name to with my first book, which came out in early 91, called Truth Vibrations. And I called it Truth Vibrations because what I was being told in that really first year after my awakening was that there was a vibrational change coming that was going to transform and awaken from their coma the human enslaved mind, basically. And that those that were more awake were going to be affected first with this truth vibrations, as I called it. And eventually, even people that at that time were solid gold asleep were going to start seeing the world differently. And that it would have another effect, which is that all that had been hidden would be put before us. We would see all that had been hidden from us. Now, in 1990, when I wrote that book, there was absolutely no evidence of that. And on through the 90s, across the millennium. But look at it now. Now, what do we know now that we didn't know 5 years ago, 2 years ago, that we didn't know 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 34 years ago? It's fantastic what we know now that we didn't know then. So this truth vibrations is happening, and how it was explained to me was this energy is bringing to the surface all that had been hidden. In other words, the way and the manner with which we are being controlled is going to be shown to us, and my God, it's being shown to us. This is the thing, you see. All this censorship and the fake COVID vaccine with the self-replicating nanotechnology and all that stuff, these are not attacks on humanity to express the power that this force has. They are defensive manifestations to protect what already exists. These demonic entities and that consciousness, which is the common theme, what Gnostics call Yaldabaoth or the demiurge, what Christians call Satan or the devil, what Islamic believers call Shaitan or Iblis. These are all different names for a state of consciousness, an inverted, chaotic, mad state of consciousness, which expresses itself through these demonic entities. They're just expressions of this, just as the global cult in this reality is an expression of that ultimately. And so they already have a loosh farm They're already trawling our energy. What they're terrified of is losing that control, which means losing their energetic sustenance. That's why they created the illusion of the matrix, the simulation, to control and bewilder perception, to generate the loosh.